Hello, my name's Critter Bear. I am a beginner flute maker, and I would like to take a second to tell you about the Bear Flute and why I am creating these flutes. If you're interested in just the way that this sounds in a scale and in a tune, then that will be made in another video, not this one. Whenever I was about 12, I ended up getting a tin whistle from my stepdad, and I really got interested in woodwinds from that point forward. From there, the next logical thing was to go to a flute. But since I was a kid, I didn't have a lot of money, so I just bought whatever flutes were available for the prices that I could afford. And whenever it came down to flutes, which is a tube with holes in it, I had maybe about 20 bucks at any given moment to spend on flutes. So I bought flutes within that price range, and they really were just flute-like objects. They didn't play well at all, and I got discouraged, and I thought that I was just bad at playing flute, and therefore from that point I just started messing around with flutes, not actually trying to play them. After a while, I decided to invest a little bit more money into it, $275 on a McNeela flute. It actually played, it was in tune, it responded the way that I wanted to, it was a nice big sound, and from then on I had decided I'm going to be a flute player. I want to do this with my life. So I really can't express how important it is to have a quality flute whenever you're starting out as a beginner. Because if you are enjoying the sounds that you're making, you're more likely to pick up the flute and keep playing and keep practicing, as opposed to if the flute just doesn't sound good, you just aren't going to practice. So I truly think that a quality flute at a cheap price is extremely important, because not everybody can afford a $275 wooden flute. Even compared to that, a lot of people can't justify spending $2,000 or $5,000 or $6,000. Therefore, that is the reason why I have made this, the Bear Flute. It's PVC pipe, it's the cheapest material that I could find. I've made it as best as I can possibly make it sound as of right now. Of course, I will get better as I continue to make flutes in the future. These will cost $20, and I think everybody can mostly afford $20, and they sound decent for that price. You know, the nice thing about PVC pipe is that it's not very fragile, you don't need to clean it, it's okay to take out in the rain, it's not going to break very easily. And on top of that, even if it were to break or something were to happen to it, it's only 20 bucks. So you could play it in the rain, you can play it right after you've eaten something sugary, so you don't have to worry about pads or keys getting sticky. And I personally plan on keeping this flute in my car. That way, if I get into a wreck or something, this flute is just $20 and I'm out $20, as opposed to if I have a nicer flute in my car and I get into a wreck. That's going to be very pricey to try and repair, if it's even repairable. So if you're interested in a cheap quality flute that's relatively durable and you don't have to worry about taking care of it too much, then go no further than the Bear Flute.